Cenk apparently buried the hatchet with Kyle Kulinski because they were mad at each other because I guess Cenk didn't think Kyle defended him when the whole Jimmy rift happened. Yeah, but I guess they're back on good terms, or maybe this is how desperate Cenk is to get donations to his campaign, that he went on the Kyle and Krystal show to answer some questions about his candidacy. Here's Kyle asking him if he'll be taking corporate PAC money. Here we go.
Will you accept big money donations? Will you accept corporate PAC money, super PAC money, etc.?
Yeah. So, guys, super PACs, corporate PAC money is the worst thing in the world. And so the first political organization I ever started was Wolfpack. And so now that leads to an interesting point. So Wolfpack is meant to get money out of politics, fights for a constitutional amendment to make sure that we end private financing of elections. So, but at the same time, Wolfpack's a super PAC. So is that some sort of irony? Well, yeah, it's an irony. Does that mean it's hypocrisy? No.
No, of course not.
In my ideal world, the PAC that I started.
No, that's not.
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah. Let's see how he rationalizes this. Go ahead.
What we're going to do is put a super PAC in a giganto machine and make it the biggest super PAC ever, and then it can beat up all the other super PACs, and then we can get rid of super PACs. It's just that's what I'm saying.
That's pretty much the case he makes.
It is the case he makes, but that's why now I'm starting to say. At first, I thought it was just a book scam. Now I'm starting to say, all right, this is a desperation play. I think their numbers at the Young Turks are not good. I think can you imagine how many patrons they lost when they took that trans position?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah,
I mean,
between
total
that
collapse.
And the Caruso thing and everything. Yeah, a lot of that. But no, he goes on to make essentially the point that Russell just summarized.
PAC, Rebellion PAC, even Justice Democrats get so strong, so powerful, and this is actually the plan, and it was the plan from a dozen years ago when I started Wolfpack, that we use the Achilles heel of the system against.
Listen to this.
That they raise so much money and defeat everyone who's against money in politics to the point where the politicians throw up their hands and go, we got to end super PACs just so we can end Wolfpack. Just so we can end Rebellion PAC.
Okay, so he literally said the plan was for Wolfpack and Rebellion PAC to get so big that Congress would vote to outlaw super PACs just to squash Wolfpack. He said just a moment ago that was the plan 12 years ago. Okay, well, I hate to bring this up, but if that was the plan 12 years ago and it hadn't worked by now, which it obviously hasn't worked by now, maybe it wasn't such a great plan. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if your theory of the case were correct, wouldn't it have worked by now?
Yeah.
Obviously, it doesn't.
Where's that money going to come from? Because, billionaires like them, their influence. And also, look, I could be wrong about the nuances of this, but my understanding is this is a Supreme Court problem. That the Supreme Court has established precedents that don't allow Congress to even get rid of these PACs if they wanted to. I could be wrong about that, but that's the impression I have.
Yeah, I don't know, because that gets, I think, a little technical, because I think what Citizens United essentially rules is that there's no limit to donations to these super PACs by individuals because money is speech, according to that ruling.
Right.
As far as the existence of super PACs themselves, that might be subject to some legal reform. It may not be, I'm not sure, but that's obviously not going to happen. If that were going to happen, it would have happened by now. I will consider starting a super PAC for Cenk. We'll call it, I don't know, Sucker PAC or Mark PAC, Rube PAC, Patsy PAC, people who apparently don't mind being swindled in broad daylight by such
bend
an
over
obvious,
PAC.
Yeah, bend over PAC. Yeah, bend over PAC. Such an obvious con artist. Here we go. He goes on.
So that they can get our money out of politics.
Right.
So you could say,
Great
well, that's
plan.
unrealistic. You could say, I don't like that pathway. I just,
It is
Oh,
unrealistic.
can we?
Yeah, we can, and we will.
Can we?
God bless your hearts. I love you.
Thank
Try
you.
in any way you can to defeat the system. That's my way of defeating the system. So, if I was at the DNC, would I have voted for the proposal that they had recently to ban super PACs from Democratic primaries? Absolutely. But they didn't pass that proposal. So now I'm not going to do unilateral disarmament and go, okay, Joe Biden and everybody else and their uncle gets to have giant super PACs.
You know what that sounds
but I'm
like?
not going
That sounds like a Democrat.
Super PACs
Yeah.
come in on my side.
Absolutely.
By the way,
That sounds like a typical Democrat
but I'm
justification.
being honest and I'm being principled. And I'm telling you, yes, I would allow the super PACs. And if I win,
I'm not
first
bringing a
prize,
then I'll
knife
get rid
to a
of them.
gunfight. Blah,
Right.
blah, 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 blah.
That was the, I believe, was it Elizabeth Warren who said that? I mean, they all say that. Yeah, we're going to take the super PAC money now, and then when we win, we'll get rid of them. Except Joe Biden didn't make that promise. But no, he's also, apparently, he's not running on Medicare for all either. He's running on a public option. He said that in this interview too.
Are you fucking kidding
No,
me?
I'm not kidding. He said a public option is more popular, and so I'm running on things that I can give to the people right away. And so he's not even running on Medicare for all. He's running on a public option. I mean, he's not running. He's not on the ballot. It's a complete joke. It's a complete joke. But I mean, these are very serious times. You got Kyle and Krystal asking him, "Are you for Medicare for all? Are you for I mean, come on. It's just what a screw job that is. What an absolute screw job that is. And now he's saying, well, I'm taking super PAC money. For who's donating to your PACs? Who are these people out there who are going to donate to anything having to do with your campaign? I mean, this is worse than the Marianne. I mean, the Marianne thing was a grift. Obviously, we know that. Her staffers have said
I
she's
guess,
selling
though,
books. At least she got in early enough where it was plausible that she was making a run. This guy at the last second, after his book comes out and tanks, oh, yeah, I'm actually running for president because it's an emergency.
Right.
Even though I can't serve.
And he can't legally run.
Yeah,
even.
right, exactly.
He can't even get on the fucking ballot.
Right.
Which apparently Marianne is on the ballot there. That's one thing that article mentioned.
Nevada? She's on the ballot in Nevada.
It said she's on the ballot in Nevada. Thank God.
Beautiful.
Thank God we have Marianne to stand up for us.
First of all, why are Kyle and Krystal giving a softball interview to Marianne's chief rival for a distant second place in the Democratic primary? That seems like kind of a betrayal.
It almost seems like they think this is a joke and no real threat to their guru.
Yeah, that could be an explanation for sure.
Please clap.